Driven to France in black cabs. The last of the veterans, back in Normandy, a trip they first made 80 years ago.
And we bombarded the German encampment whilst their boys was landing on the beaches.
Now 98, Norrie Bartlett was a teenage gunner on D-Day, firing at German lines from the relative safety of his boat.
We were anchored about a mile offshore. We saw the lads coming ashore, and so many of them had died while they were landing there that, you know, it made us feel that we'd brought them to their deaths. And it's always humbling to know that we were the lucky ones.
Mari Scott was a switchboard operator in the Women's Naval Service, listening to the battle unfold.
Well, coming back here in the cab, I'm afraid I shed a few tears, and I'm very emotional now. It's something brought it all back to me.
First, typical scenes of airborne troops and paratroops making their final preparations before the attack.
80 years ago, Allied soldiers were gathering on the south coast of England. D-Day, codenamed Operation Overlord, marked the beginning of the liberation of Europe from Nazi Germany. And the largest seaboard invasion in history was celebrated in Portsmouth, the start of 2 days of commemorations.
This mission for freedom was breathtaking in scale and overwhelming in complexity. Quite simply, the future of the world was at stake.
And at the Royal Hospital, Chelsea, they were lighting the way, the first of many beacons to be lit to mark the anniversary.
It was the start of the finish of the war, and we've got to remember that. Without them lads, we wouldn't be here today.
This flame might be small, but its light glows for something much bigger, a symbol of the sacrifice and courage that gave us all the freedoms we enjoy today. Rex Martel, ITV News.